Peace, y'all. This is Aaliyah here at the House of Kundalini. So I just want to give y'all a little story, right? So yesterday I was in the grocery store, and as I was leaving out of the grocery store and I was backing out of the parking lot, I thought about this young lady who I used to work with. I am a nurse by profession, and I've been doing nursing for quite a number of years, right? So I've met some interesting people along my journey as a nurse, right? So back in I say 2010 to 2013, I worked with this young lady, and her name is gonna be, just for privacy, her name was Catherine. And we worked together for like 3 years, 3.5 or so. And we developed on the job friendship. You know, we would eat lunch together, we would chit chat and stuff like that. And, you know, pretty cool. She was a pretty cool chick, right? So one day she was like, you know, Aaliyah, I'm going to give my 2 weeks notice. I found another job. I'm going to be working in New York, and I'm pretty excited about it, or what have you. So I was like, okay, that's good. She said, I don't want to do nursing assistants anymore. I just want to try something different or whatever, which is understandable because I know that as a nursing assistant, it's backbreaking. It really is. It's a very heavy duty job. So she did leave the job. That was back in 2013. And that was the last time I seen and heard from her. I stayed with the job until 2014, and I ventured off, and I worked in another location myself. But anyway, so again, I haven't seen this girl since 2013. So anyway, as I was leaving out the grocery store, I just thought about this girl. I'm like, why did I just think about Catherine? Where the heck did that come from? It wasn't as if I ran into someone who knows her and then would have sparked a thought. It wasn't as if I ran into a coworker that would have made me think about her. It wasn't as if I ran into someone who looked like her. Then I thought it was just clear out the blue sky. She came in my mind out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. I'm not going to say out of nowhere because everything has its core reason, right? So here I am sitting in my ancestor room, and I was actually sitting on I'm sitting on a chair by my table, and was going over some budgets or what have you in my notebook. And I'm right in front of the window, so I can see everything that's going on in my front yard and my neighbor's front yards and everything like that. So as I'm sitting here and I'm writing my little notes or what have you, about to get up to get some lunch for my children, I heard, I don't know how, but why, but I heard somebody knocking on a door across the street. So I'm like, who is that? Being a little nosy that I am. And I see this lady knocking on the door, and she's holding a package, and I see a U-Haul van or what have you. And then as I look closer, my goodness, it's Catherine knocking on the door across the street at my neighbor's house. Anyway, I'm like, are you serious? I was just thinking about her yesterday. So, she delivered the package to my neighbor, and I waited till she started to walk down the steps or what have you. And, after she walked down the steps, now I'm not normally like a bodacious person. I usually, kind of like low key. If you know me, then I'm a little bit more open in a sense of like very talkative and all that other stuff. Other than that, if I really don't know you, hey, what's up? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. All right. See you later. That's the type of person I am, really. But when I saw Catherine, I was like, Catherine! Hey, girl! And she looking around like she trying to follow the volume of the voice. And then she looks my way. I'm waving her, and trust me, I'm not that type of person. I'm so not that type of person to be yelling out my window, please. I'm not like that. So she was like, oh my God, Aaliyah, how are you? I was like, I'm good. How you doing? She said, I'm good. She said, this is my little side hustle. I, deliver packages for people. And, she told me she still worked at the job in New York. She does the delivery, every other weekend, a little side hustle that she does. And, she works for Amazon, delivering packages every so often. But she was so excited to see me, and I was so excited to see her. And, the funny thing that she said to me, she said, Aaliyah, let me tell you something. Just last week, out of the clear blue sky, I just thought about you. I don't know what it was. I just thought about you. And I was like, are you kidding me? And she was like, no, indeed, I'm so serious. And I said, do you know, just yesterday when I'm pulling out of the grocery store, just out of the clear, quote unquote, clear blue sky, I thought about you. Okay, I haven't seen nor heard from you since 2013, girl, when you left. And here you are. So, it's just amazing how the universe knows what we don't know, right? Or we do know to some extent that something is cooking up, but yet we kind of like blow it off. And I've experienced stuff like that before. I'll think about someone and then they'll give me a buzz, or I'll speak about someone and then I'll run into them, or I even dream about someone. And then they were like, you know what, Aaliyah, I called you because, I was just thinking about you. Okay? And it's just funny how the universe tells us stuff, the way the universe chooses to tell us. Like, I'm going to put that girl in your head just so you can think about her, because you're going to run into her or what have you. So, that was a beautiful moment. I guess it would be considered somewhat of like the law of attraction. But yeah, it was really good to see her, and pretty interesting that the universe basically gave me that premonition to some extent. But I just wanted to just say that, and I was pretty happy to see her. But I just wanted to tell that little story. It literally just happened like 5 minutes ago. But anyway, people, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Peace.